Morning, dear students and friends. Welcome back to the Prithviraj English Academy. Growing Excellence. So, our social studies series is going on for Karnataka State Board. In this video, we are going to discuss about 9th standards, chapter number 6. The Union Government from semester 1 in that a part of political science. So, without a delay, let's start today's explanation related to the union government of the political science of 9th standard. It is revised syllabus in a 2024 and 25 academic year. So without delay, let's start the union government structure and functions. Okay, in this video, in this unit, we will learn about the Rajya Sabha, Lok Sabha and their structures and membership, qualifications and functions. Central executive will come to know the election of president, qualification to become president, the prime minister, cabinet powers and functions also will going to come to know here. So first introduction. India. Federal versus unitary system. Federal means here we can just go through it. Federal means what? India is a sovereign, means India has a supremacy, a supreme power, okay, its own. Socialist, secular means all the religions are going to treat here equally. Democratic means people only going to choose their representatives, so it is called the democratic republic. And it has the federal system. Federal system means union government at the union level and state government at the state level is called the federal system. Federal system means what? The power shares in a different levels is called the federal system. I hope you are understanding the meaning of federal. Now come to the unitary. Unitary means one. Unit one it is. Okay. In contrast means in opposite of this one, England and France has the unitary system. In India we have the federal system, but England and France have the unitary system, means they have the only central government. Okay, now come to the central government separate and state government separate. But here it is state central government they have. But here we have the union government at the union level and state government at the state level. Now come to the three branches of the government in the democracy. One is legislature, executive, judiciary. Legislature means what? It has the responsibility of making laws, and in this one you have the parliament of the central level and state legislature at the state level you have in a legislature. Then what about executive? In executive has the responsibility of implementing laws. Okay, in this one you have the prime minister and his council of ministers of the central level and the chief minister and his council of ministers of the state level. Now come to the judiciary. Judiciary has the responsibility for interpreting laws and ensuring their just implementation. And in this one we have the Supreme Court, High Courts and lower courts, yeah, subordinate courts. Now come to the one by one features of Indian federalism. Powers divided by the constitution means here the power is divided by the constitution only, means state level means state power is different, union power is different, it was divided by the constitution only, means constitution only going to given the power, means it only going to decide what means on what are the subjects the center has the power and on what are the subjects state has the power, it will going to be decided by the constitution only. So in India we have the three list, a subject list. One is union list, on that only union government only or central government only going to make the laws. For example, foreign affairs, chemicals. Okay, these state list. In this one only the state can make the laws. On this list only state can make the laws. Third one is concurrent list. Concurrent list both central government and state government can make the laws. I hope you are understanding my point. Union list only the union government can be make the laws. State list only the state government can make the laws. Concurrent list means both state government and central government can make the laws here in the on the concurrent list. For example, education is the one example for the concurrent list. It will going to comes in a concurrent list. For example, police will be comes in a state. Okay, because every police they have the different right. So like that. So next, written and supreme constitution. In India we have the constitution is in a written form, and it is the supreme, means it is the highest law here in the India. Then next, bicameral legislature is there. Bicameral means which legislature has a two houses is called the bicameral. So that is what parliament. Here in India we have the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha is there here. Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabhas are there. Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha are there here. Okay. Next, move to the next one. Along with that, strong central government is there here. If compared to the state and central government, central will going to consider the strong government here. Then along with that, here in India we have the single citizenship and single judicial system is there. Means Supreme Court, only one in the country. Then afterwards high courts comes under it. Then lower courts will becomes under of them. Okay. Now come to the Parliament of India. In the parliament, president will be there, Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha will be there. Composed of what? President, Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha. According to the Article 79, bicameral parliament is going to provided in India. Bicameral legislature, already we have said. Bicameral legislature, a bicameral parliament, both are the same. The Indian Parliament adopts a parliamentary system. Parliamentary system means what? The people, means the representative will going to elected by the people only. It's called the parliamentary system, means parliamentary. Okay. And now come to the India's parliamentary system in practice, like that. Party basis. Constitution will go into the states, the union legislature, parliament and judiciary. So in the center you have the here. What is that? Union legislature, a parliament we are going to call it. Union legislature only known as the parliament, means building is there. Okay. In that, president will be there, prime minister will be there, cabinet will be there, and in the cabinet, house of the people of Lok Sabha will be there. Okay. In this is the state and this is the judiciary. Okay. Now move to the next, parliament. In the parliament, president of India, Rajya Sabha, council of states also we are going to call it, and Lok Sabha, house of people also we are going to call. President will going to elected by the members of an electoral college. Electoral college means in this one, elected members of the both the houses of parliament will be there, and legislative assemblies means at the state and union territories. Okay, will be there, and their term is 5 years. Okay, and impeachment also there by the parliament, means you can remove them. Next, Rajya Sabha, 250 members will be there. Among them, 238 will going to represent states and union territories. 12 will going to nominated by the president of India, and their term is it will going to consider a permanent body. Okay, means it will not going to dissolve. 1/3 of members will going to retired after every 2 years. Before the 6 years their term will going to get over. Okay. Now come to the Lok Sabha. 545 members will be there. In that, 543 elected representatives of people and 2 members will nominated by the president of the India. This from the Anglo-Indian community. Now it is cancelled, nominating of 2 members by the president. So now total number is 543. Okay. That term is 5 years. If before that also the president on the recommendation of prime minister can dissolve the Lok Sabha. Now come to the Rajya Sabha. Okay. Already we came to know about that in the picture. Now upper house we are going to call it. Okay. A council of states also, maximum. Okay. 250 members, 238 elected by the states and union legislature, 12 will going to nominated by the president. Term is 5 years. 1/3 of retired every 2 years. Vice president will be the speaker of the Rajya Sabha, vice president. Along with that, deputy chairman, a speaker also there. Okay. And he will going to elected from the among the members of this one, 250. Okay. Qualification 30 years, 30 plus, and along with that, Indian citizen should be there, and he should not be bankrupt. He should not be involved in a criminal, and should not be hold any office of profit under the government. Okay. Now come to the, this is what Rajya Sabha. States we are going to call, not more than 250 members. 12 will going to nominated by the president. Not more than 238 representatives of states and union territories. Then House of People means Lok Sabha. Not more than 552 members should be there. Not more than 530 representatives of states plus not more than 2 nominated Anglo-Indians. Not more than 20 representatives of union territories. Okay, total it is. Okay, not more than 20 and not 530 means total Okay, and 2 means approximately this is okay. Now come to the next Loka Sabha. We are going to call it as a lower house. House of the people also we are going to call. Currently 543 members are there, elected directly by the people through the what? Adult suffrage of franchises. Means those who have completed 18 years, they will going to vote for them. Here the reservation is there for 84 seats for the SC, 47 for ST, 33% for women according to the amendment of 106. What it means? Amendment means changes in the constitution. Yeah, sometimes they are going to remove the old laws, yeah, sometimes they are going to add, and sometimes they are going to modify it is called the amendment. So now it is 106 amendment. According to that, 33% reservation has given to the women in a Lok Sabha. Okay, term is 5 years. Before that also they can dissolve. Okay, speaker and deputy speaker will be there, and both are going to elected by the people, yeah, member of the Lok Sabha. Okay, powers and functions of the parliament: legislative power, make amend the laws on union and concurrent lists. Okay, constitutional amendments also they can do it. Okay, next administrative powers: controls executive, passes no confidence motion. Hmm? No confidence motion when it will going to, when the government will going to collapse, yeah, when the people, yeah, members, of the Lok Sabha, yeah, government ministers, they are going to say now onwards we haven't have a confidence on the government. That time they are going to means approve this one, no confidence motion. Questions to the ministers also done by the members. Financial power: budget, money, bill in Lok Sabha only. How to, what you have to do, you have to introduce. Taxation also, expenditure also will going to done by the most of the time by the lower house. Judicial power: impleasement of the president, means removing of the president, and removal of the judges also done by the, these are the two main powers of the judicial of the parliament. Then others are formation of the new states, discussing reports, emergency approvals. Discussing report means by this one UPSC. Okay, election commission such. Okay, now come to the president, executive. Okay, in executive you have the president, prime minister and his council of ministers. Okay, so first will become president. Elections and powers: indirectly elected by the electoral college. MPs will be there and MLAs will be there of the all the states and union territories of few. Okay, term is 5 years. Constitutional, ceremonial head and supreme commander of the army. Sorry, supreme commander of the defense forces. He is the head of the these all. Okay, please remember this one. Okay, next, appoints PM. After the, on the advice of PM, he will going to appoint the ministers. Even he can appoint the judges. He can promulgates promulgates ordinance. Okay, these are the some powers he has. Okay, emergency powers he also has. Article 352 national emergency, Article 356 state emergency, and Article 360 we are going to consider as a, is considered as a financial emergency. He can even dissolve the Lok Sabha, and he can means his approval should be needed for the bills to become the laws. Okay, I nominate the Rajya Sabha members, as already we know that 12 members he can nominate for the by the president to the Rajya Sabha. Now come to the next main important in a executive is prime minister and his cabinet. He is the head of the government, real executive. He has the authority. Okay, next. He is the chairs of the cabinet, allocate the portfolios. Portfolios means what? Responsibilities to the ministers. He can recommend the ministers' appointments and removals also. Both he can done. Okay. Next, in the central cabinet, 15% are 15% or less than 15 or less than of the Lok Sabha members should be there as a cabinets. Okay, responsible for the public policy, planning, and parliament leadership. Council of Ministers collectively responsible to the Lok Sabha. Now come to the next. Unitary, a strong center features in India. What are that? Center can override the states on the concurrent list. Means most of the time on concurrent matters, most of the time the central will going to get the majority. Okay, emergency provinces like 352, 356 and 360, in that low this one has the more power. Single citizenship is there and all India services are there like IPS, IAS, IPS. Okay, that states cannot secede, means they cannot be separate. Okay, they should be always with the constitution, means always with the states only. Okay, now come to the recent updates related to the our union government. New parliament building was inaugurated in 2024 and Nari Shakti Vandana Adhiniyama, Niyama. According to that, 33% women reservation in the Lok Sabha. According to the amendment of 106. No more Anglo-Indian nominants by the since 2020, means before. Two Anglo-Indians are going to nominated to the Lok Sabha. Now it is cancelled by the 2020. Okay, 2020. Okay. So I hope, my dear, you understood the concept. If you have any doubt, any suggestion, then please comment and please like and subscribe and share this video among your friends. Thank you so much for watching this video, my dear. Jai Hind, Jai Karnataka.